If you're looking to travel outside the United States, and especially if you're a national of a country that's on that anticipated travel ban list, you want to watch the rest of this video. My name is John Ting. I practice immigration law in the United States, helping you secure your legal status that you deserve. Now, check this out. In this situation, Trump 2.0, what appears to be they're trying to be a bit more strategic than the first time around where it was chaos. It still, of course, will be chaos this time around with the travel ban. But here's the thing. You need to be careful. Now that you have more information, we're still waiting on some information. And unfortunately, the Trump administration won't share it until it's actually in effect. So with that being said, people are like wondering, well, is it going to affect green card holders? There's a lot of y'all asking me that question. I'm sure you're asking all the other attorneys on TikTok. But here's the thing. A lot of us don't know what to say because we haven't seen the language of it. So the language that I did read so far, it says non-citizen. So any persons who are non-citizens will be affected. Okay. So therefore, meaning if you are a U.S. citizen, then you're the only ones who are not going to be affected because you're a U.S. citizen, right? So that means a non-citizen is a legal permanent resident, a non-immigrant visa holder. And I've also had this question from a client that I can share with you because, I mean, many of you may have this question is that, well, someone thought that they have, because they've been vetted already in a sense through their consular or their their visa interview before abroad, like, wouldn't that cover it? Will that be enough? No, it's not going to be enough. They're not going to look back in the past and say, oh, you know what? We looked at the file that you were good to go last time. This kind of travel ban, it's not about your specific case. It's specific to your country of nationality. It's not about you being a good person or a bad person. I mean, of course, if you're a bad person with crimes, then that's a different story. But in terms of specific to the travel ban, from what I know, it's specific to your country of nationality, and that's the simple fact that they're going to rely on. So if you have a flight already, and again, your country is on that travel ban list, even though it's not been implemented at the time of this recording, you might want to try to reschedule that flight or get your money back, get your points back. And I know it's hard. It's a difficult decision. But I can say it's actually should be easier decision because you don't want to possibly lose your resident status. Now, of course, a judge, an immigration judge, is the only legal authority the court is able to revoke your resident status. However, when you travel back, if you don't want to deal with that hassle of all these questions and go to secondary inspection and maybe even have to go to refer to immigration court in the future, then it's not worth traveling. You might want to wait. But I know it's tough because some of y'all have to visit family abroad. Wish you the best. Follow for more. Talk to you soon. And share your experience if you do end up traveling.